Okay, it's almost month end. So today is June 23rd, and this is my dragon fruit patch log. So this is how I track how many buds there are. We're talking about fruit buds, and then when it turns into flowers, and then when it's fruit. So between here, so this is just the bud stage when it first show up on the branch, and then when it opened up as a flower and I pollinate it, from that duration to the day when I know it's the flower pollination is successful, when I know it's gonna start becoming a fruit, that's when I track that. So the flower process is probably the shortest, because you know if the flowers got pollinated within like 10 days or 2 weeks. So once I know that, then it goes into this category. So I've been keeping track. So here's my previous records. Let me just take it out, put that down. So this is from May 27th. So you can see that Princess of the Night had like the most, and then Purple Haze, all that stuff, right? I keep track of it. And then I also have like April, and the earliest one I tracked was March. So I said, hey, what happened to February and January and December? Well, at that time there's nothing, because they are in dormancy, right? So I only start tracking when when it starts showing up buds or some sort. So even in March, I didn't have any flower buds. So all these check marks basically means they were just branch buds. That's when branches start showing up on the big branch. So there weren't anything there. Only until April in my Northern California climate, when I see one flower bud showed up, and that was in Halley's Comet. So in April, that's when my starting season or flower bud season starts. So today I'm gonna just track the rest. Now there should be more progress now that we are in June. So first, when we go, so once I go into the sun, it may get a little bright. So let me zoom out a little bit so you can see my plants. So here's Princess of the Night, Cosmic Charlie, and Vietnamese White. And I walked over here already, so I know there aren't any on Cosmic Charlie or Vietnamese White, but my Princess of the Night, I have a lot. So I kind of did some pre-counts already, and that's why I wrote number 5 here. Those are anything with a hairy ball like that. Those are fruit buds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I wrote 5 here already. So I'm gonna add them up, and then here there's 9 already. All these little hairy balls, right? So they're like 9 plus 5, so that's 14 already. And then there's 6, so that's 20 right there. And then down here, even though they're a little white, not quite open, but I can tell they are going to be fruit buds. So 21, 22, 23 right there. And then way over there, right here, hitting 24, 25, and 26. So there are 26 of these Princess of the Night, and they are still kind of in the bud form, right? They're not open as flowers yet, so I put 26. That's a lot for one single plant, right? I mean, they are hardy growers. Yeah, and it's easy to pollinate them because they are they're fertile, so you can use their own pollen. In fact, I don't even think I can use other pollen to pollinate it. I'm just gonna try, since I have so many, because the variety is very different from other dragon fruit. So I don't think I can cross-pollinate it with another variety, but I will. And also, when you get the pollen, it's much finer, very fine, kind of like fine sand, very smaller than other pollen. So that's why other pollens may not work. That's what. All right, so second pot, I walked around, and then there's only one bud right here. So you see the marker I did. That's to identify where my flower bud's gonna be, because that's gonna be about to bloom pretty soon. See the shape of it? So there's only one, and there's nothing else. So even though I have a Purple Haze here and there, but I only have one. Zamorano's got nothing. I mean, believe me, every morning I come out here and I look at my plants really hard. I figure if I look hard enough, something will show up. Nope, still just that one bud. And then I come to my next one, next pot, which has American Beauty, Shayna, and Delight. I know AX doesn't have anything. Delight, I'm kind of disappointed. Even though first one to show branch buds, but there are still no flower buds. So American Beauty is the only one. So you see some of these hanging markers. So I use some twines, you know, kind of a little MacGyver. Use twines for identifying, and then I use a little Mickey Mouse duct tape right there to tell me what these butts are. So I don't have to look all over the place. Like, where are they? Where are they? Right? So there's 1, 2, and then over here there's 3, and back there actually there's 4 and 5. So there are actually 5 American Beauty ones. And that's what you expect from American Beauty, because they are usually a early grower. So there you go. So let me go into Cosmic, Halley's Comet here real quick. Let me turn it off because I need to go underneath here, because this is you know, kind of tight. All right, Halley's Comet. So these are flowers, because they open up, but I don't know if they are gonna be fruits yet or not. So I pollinate these like just within a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are only 5 Halley's Comet, and they are in this category because they are flowered already. See? So once I know for sure this is going to be a fruit, when this dry flower part falls off, then I can put it onto the next category, call it fruits. And then I'm going to jump all the way to my bottom one here, 11, since it's kind of hidden here, because of my Cinespinas right here. So I have 2 flowers, see? 1 and 2 right there. So that's why I'm doing this one here. So there's 2 flowers. And then there's 1, 2, 3 buds, which are going to open probably next week, but I'm just gonna, since I'm doing it on the 23rd, I think next week it would have been, you know, one of the numbers will jump over to here, because this guy is gonna open soon, and same with that guy in the back. This is actually a 519 bud, so yeah, it could be opening soon. All right. Oh, I forgot. I do have another Halley's Comet bud right here that showed up on June 14. Yeah, this is from I have 2 Halley's Comet plants. So this is the second plant that started to show bud. The other one, the 5 with the flowers, that's from another different plant. And here I put a 614 for this little bud, but I don't think that's a flower bud, so I'm not going to count that one. So only 1 flower bud. All right. 1 flower bud. Oh, you know what? I just noticed something else. So let me fix this Halley's Comet. 1 flower bud. Let me come around to the other side real quick. It's easier that way. There's a reason why I don't put them farther away so I can walk through, because otherwise, if I do that, then I won't have enough pots to grow. See, so it's okay for me to just walk around this plant to the other side. It doesn't take that long, right? It's not like an hour for me to get around here. So I know there's not much on this side, but on here there is another bud down here. I didn't identify because it's too small. See, I didn't use the marker for this one because it's too small. It just showed up. So I need to put that as one of the buds for. So it's not 5, it's actually 6, right? That's how I keep track. Now we walk over here. So I know there's nothing in Dark Star. Everything is just a Halley's Comet. And then there's nothing on this side of the Vietnamese white. I know there's something on the other side, so I'm not gonna do anything here. This pot, this is just all American Beauty. This is an old one. You know, they should have buds, but this one 2 years ago, it just outdid itself. It just grew like over 2 dozen fruits, so it drained everything. So I trim off all the branches. So these are the kind of new branches. So even last year, it did not have any buds or fruits or anything like that. And this year, maybe not either. But they could come out late in the season, because right now it's still trying to rejuvenate itself. See, so right now it's just a lot of new branches. So next year I'm expecting you know, a lot of stuff from this one. So if they give me something this year, probably later this year. So we'll see. And same with this guy. This is my Robles Red. Last year was my hero. I have 2 Robles Red plants here. And they both kind of gave me like a dozen each, and then to drain everything out of them. So I just trimmed the arms way back. So this year, just a rejuvenating new branch season. So that's why all these branches are new. So there's nothing here. And there is a Vietnamese white and also a dark star. I mean, what's that? I forget the name of that one. But oh, sugar dragon. They're kind of young, so they don't have anything either. And finally, we come to this one, another American Beauty. So there's not much going on this side. And then there's someone on the other side, so I'm gonna do it later. So this is pot number 8. So I'm gonna do the inventory later. So on this one, this is pot number 9. I know there's one flower already. And then we come over here. There is another flower. You know, I could even push it out to a fruit stage, but no, I still kind of early. See, it's getting bulk. See, the bottom is getting big, so I know this is kind of making it. See, this is big already, so I know this the pollination went through. But let's you know, side on the more conservative side. I'm just still gonna call it a flower bud for now. All right. So there are 2 flower buds. That means 2 flowers opened, and I pollinated. Now, let's count the buds that's about to come open, right? So here's 1, and there's the 1 marker down there, and over here there's another marker, so 2, and then here's a marker, but then there's 3 and 4 right here. So there are 4 buds right here. Yep. And now we are on to this one. Go back to number 8. There's 1 flower bud right there. See, there's the marker. And then there's another one right here. See, 2. See, these markers are really, really good, right? They help you identify where the flower bud is. So there's only 2. That's it. Yep. That's it. Only 2 on number 8. Oh, you know what? I wrote the number wrong on here. This is a 2. So, no, oh no, I'm sorry, this is number 4. See, I wrote on number 10 here. I don't have anything on 10. 10 is just a new plant, so these are branches that I use. I just put in the soil last year, so nothing going on yet. So now let's come to the last piece here, and that's the only, there's a Vietnamese white. The flower open. Just my finger, I don't know if it's in shadow, but only 1. So there's only 1 on my number 5 plant. Yes. So there's 2 Vietnamese whites here. There's another Vietnamese white, which is a Vietnamese giant. I should just call it giant next time. So the Vietnamese number 3, that means it's the 3rd offshoot from a parent. Okay, so that's number, if you want to see what's number 10, here's number 10. This is my growing one, so there's nothing going on right now. So there you go. That's the update for June. Wait, not so fast. There is a fruit bud right here. I just noticed. See, while I was about to walk away, I would look around a little bit. This is my pot number 8. So there's another one. So it's not 3. There's one that just noticed it right now. So I'm just gonna write the date right here so you can see me write it. Let me put this thing down first. And then I'm gonna take this off my harness so I can reach over and write. So today is the 23rd, so I don't want to write it exactly right under the bud, because when it opens, it will crack open. See, I'll tell you why. See, if I write this number right under here, there's no way I'll see it right later. See, that's why I write it far away from the branch. So if you write it far away from the branch, like, you know, 623, and then just draw a line over here, then you know that's the bud. See, if you write it down here, once it opens, you know, you won't be able to see 623, right? That's the main reason. So here's another one that I need to track. So I'm gonna add another number 1 to my item here. So it's actually a 3, like that. There you go.